Carjackings and robberies are an unfortunate reality of living in the city. However, this video shows that some people are so over the threats that they just stand up to would-be thieves. Take this woman, for instance. When approached by a potential thief who clearly scares her nearly to death, she gets angry instead. She even dares the young man, who appears to be hardly out of his teens, to shoot her. Amazingly, she just stands there in the middle of the street, taunting the kid while he backs away, clearly confused. It just goes to show that robbers really only expect one type of reaction from their victims. If you stand up to them, they will sometimes be so surprised that they'll just back down. Of course, it's always safer to just relinquish your property and live to file a police report. Okay, no idea what this random guy is thinking, but I'd be interested to hear it. Video footage shows several cop cars attempting to pull over a small red vehicle, which seems reluctant to come to a complete stop. It's at this point that a random pedestrian walks up to the car and decides to have a conversation with the passenger. The two trade words as best they can over the sound of the wailing sirens. However, the guy must have said something wrong because the car continues to crawl down the street away from their inevitable arrest. Some men will do anything to protect their fragile ego. This guy was so upset at receiving a pink lighter, he simply had to assert his authority by smashing up the convenience store.
My boy, bro, like, bro, you doing some weird shit, bro. What? What you give me a pink lighter for, bro?
Hey, yo, chill, bro. Hey, bro.
Yeah, real manly of you there, bud.
And this is what you do with my mom? Is you serious? I know you f***ing lying. And you just sitting there quiet. You ain't got to say, Mom? Really? You ain't got to say.
Really? So you just...
No, I don't want to hear that. Facebook? Yeah, I'm going to put it on Facebook. I want everybody to see the two right here, what they doing in my bed. My bed.
I'm still your mother.
I don't care who you are. Obviously, you don't care that I'm your daughter, right?
This video involves two people who are about to X out of this young lady's wife. She's been trying to call her boyfriend all day and comes to find him in bed with her mother, of all people. The best part is that the two are in the girl's bed, and the mom has the audacity to try and pull the "I'm still your mother" card on her.
You over here sleeping with my baby daddy? This my baby daddy.
You don't clean.
Because I be at work. I be at work.
You don't.
I be at work.
Baby. Like, you don't treat him right. What you expect him to do?
You got a whole man and you talk about I don't treat you right?
Oh, girl, come on now.
And look at you. You just laying there in bed, ain't got to say, right? Get your about my bed. Get the hell out of my house. You too, Mom. Get your and get the out. I don't ever. You gonna get your.
You got me messed
You
up.
gonna get your up out my bed. Get the up.
nowhere.
Get up. You get your out.
nowhere.
Call an Uber. Call a taxi. Call the train. Get on the fucking bus. I don't give a what you do. Get your up out my bed.
On top of that, the two refuse to leave despite her repeatedly telling them to get out. Finally, she seems to get through to the two of them and they leave. But thanks to their reluctance, they're going to be internet famous forever.
He's gonna try and hit us again.
He hit us. You got it on video?
Yep,
Okay.
it's on video.
You got his cab?
We did. They're on the way. I'm filming everything. We got everything. We got everything. We got everything. No, we got everything, man. We got everything. They're still on the road. Okay. I did too. No, I was in the lane. We both have it on video.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay, let's just wait on the police.
Filming.
No, I'm waiting on the.
Like,
Please go.
stop.
Please go to your car.
Lots of people like to drive big trucks, but this woman was probably the last person the victims of this accident expected to see when they pulled over. After the two cars collided and destroyed the first person's mirror, the woman gets out of her truck and argues with multiple people about what exactly happened. She then decides to wait for the police to show up so that she can plead her case with them instead. She was probably surprised when the police ended up arresting her, because she was adamant that she was in the right. This store clerk had to kick a man out for sneezing on him. I mean, it was definitely on purpose.
75? I think the biggest we got is 70.
Damn coronavirus.
You can leave the store right now. You're a guest in this house, and you can leave right now. Cause I got. Yes, you can leave. Right now. You can leave right now.
What I did to you?
Don't matter. You can leave right now.
You can't keep me.
All lines for it. Come in. Come to electronics as soon as possible.
You can't do that. I'm asking you
Yes,
about
I
a TV.
can, man.
Come on, for a TV.
Come on, man.
Yet another prank that's not funny at all, but it was recorded as if it were. At least the guy got kicked out of the store. These two mascots are having way too much fun on the job. Cute teddy bear and pink koala are enjoying the house music being played and start dancing so energetically, like really energetically. Look at their moves, especially that aggressive twerk. Pink Koala gets way too into it that it starts climbing the railing and plops head first into the water below. Thankfully, the water is not that deep and a couple of crew quickly saves the drowning koala. Can't save it from embarrassment though. We've seen a few bad dogs in this video so far, but it bears reminding everyone that dogs are only as bad as their owners allow them to be.
Come on, come this way. Come this way.
This footage is a perfect example. It shows a man playing with his adorable little Rottweiler while out on a walk.
This done hit my dog with a stick, and I watched her walk around the corner and heard the slap. Now we're gonna go confront him. So we're gonna see what she's got to say.
He then addresses the camera, saying that he knows a neighbor nearby has recently hit his dog with a stick, and now he's off to confront her.
Is there a reason you slapped my dog with the stick?
No, I slapped my poor.
Bullshit, why's my dog limping? Why's my dog limping?
I did not touch your dog.
Why's my dog limping? He won't limp it going over there.
He limped.
I heard the slap and I seen you chasing me, turned around and barked at you.
Watch this. I'm gonna show you what
It's
I
okay, it's okay, because I got him limping on videotape. It's okay. Come on.
Upon confronting her, she claims that she only slapped the porch, but he is adamant that his dog is limping.
Come on.
This is
What you gonna do?
heard. This is what you heard. 'cause
I heard a slap. Why's my dog limping?
That's what you
Why'd
heard.
my dog stop right there and start growling at you? He don't do that for
Because
nothing. Because what? What?
I have the stick in my hand because he's tearing up my yard. So videotape that, and he tears anything else.
So, because my dog digs a little dirt up, you got the right to beat my
I
dog?
didn't touch your dog.
It's okay, because when this mother decides to bite you, we're gonna know why. We're gonna know why.
Yeah.
You wanna know why?
I can't even catch your dog.
It's
He's
okay.
scared of the stick.
Why is he scared of the stick?
I come after him when he's tearing up my shit is why.
Well, he's a dog. Your dog shits in my yard,
So
digs
is
my
your
yard. Okay, but I don't you. I don't dog.
My dog doesn't go there and tear up your shit like your dog is tearing up my shit. There's a big difference.
You can say that, but I watched your dog. All that dirt you got mad about on your driveway. I watched your dog dig it.
Don't me, but
It wasn't intentional. I just.
Keep your hands
The
to
fuck?
yourself. Keep your dog over there.
That's fine. Mind your business, mine. That's fine. That's fine. But guess what?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna go to the extent to keep my fucking dog on mine, put up a barrier fence. Don't you dare let me see your dog.
That's
None of
fine.
them in my yard.
Before long, the situation evolves into a shouting match, with the homeowner claiming that the cameraman's dog is digging up her yard, and him claiming she's clearly hitting him. To be honest, it's hard to determine who's really at fault here. If you ask me, it seems like they're all pretty sucky neighbors.
Exactly, so I'm going to. Best believe if I'm gonna leave without my so best believe I'm gonna have my here. No, because I have a connecting flight somewhere. I have a connecting flight. Give me my no, give me my I want my stuff. If it's gonna go somewhere, give me my stuff.
I think most of us can agree that airports bring out the worst in people. This stuffed animal loving camera person is attempting to show us some footage of a woman having a breakdown in an Austin airport, but really, all we can hear is her screaming about her connecting flight. Apparently, her flight had been canceled, but her bags had already gone to the destination. She is clearly trying virtually every combination of the phrase, "give me my stuff," but clearly, the security guard can't break the laws of space and time for her bags.
Give me my stuff right now! Give it to me! Give me my stuff! Exactly, because it's in my and I'm not gonna get on this shit! Give me my stuff!
Pilot error and a miscalculation of the plane's weight are thought to have led to the crash of a passenger flight in Cuba. Cubana de Activacion Flight 972 took off from the airport in Havana on the 18th of May 2018. As it attempted to climb, the plane struggled due to its loading and weight imbalance. CCTV footage captured its final moments as the plane spun wildly out of control and tumbled to the ground. The engines can also be heard in this haunting footage. 112 lives were lost, and only one of the plane's passengers managed to survive, albeit with severe injuries included an amputated leg and spinal injury that left her paralyzed from the waist down. When you're in public, you need to think. This insane video proves just how quickly a normal activity like riding down an escalator can go wrong. Footage shows a woman standing at the top of an escalator in Shanghai, China. She and her companion are attempting to handle their luggage but appear to be having some difficulties. That's when the woman loses control of her suitcase in her hand, leaving her to stand there and watch as it descends down the moving staircase. Of course, the pair quickly realize that this isn't going to end well. That's when the camera flips to the poor woman at the bottom of the escalator. She hears the suitcase fall over and turns just in time to see it come racing towards her. She tries to run, but is instead bowled over by the out-of-control luggage. Fortunately, she only sustained minor injuries. What can make LA traffic worse? How about a few hundred mini bikes all getting into the highway at once? It's a short video, and we don't see the aftermath, but I'm guessing there were more than a few instances of road rage. In 2023, a San Diego police officer named Anthony Hare was forced to resign after he locked himself in the back seat of his car with a woman he'd placed under arrest.
Is this car here? On the other side of my car. Yeah. Well, you're not.
Body cam footage captured the female suspect flirting with former Officer Hare, telling him she was ready to have sex with him despite not being single.
Well, I can't hear you now. Don't say that right now. No, I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now. What's going on?
Minutes later, Hare's body cam went dark and GPS showed him pulling to a stop on a residential street. Then, after a further 20 minutes had passed, Hare made a call to a fellow officer asking if they had a master key because he was stuck in the back seat.
Alright, sir, step out of the vehicle.
When the second officer arrived to free him, they noticed he was with a female suspect. Of course, Hare claimed he was just checking on the woman, but after finding traces of semen on his police belt, Hare was asked to hand his badge. How embarrassing.
Okay, hold on, let me turn my camera off. She's code 4? She's code 4. Okay, so yeah, let me turn this off real quick.
Killed all my fish.
Get out of my apartment.
No.
Trespassing. He dumped them in the water.
You killed my fish.
Trigger warning for animal abuse coming up. It seems that this guy's little memorial to his fish is due to the fact that his crazy ex smashed up his tank in an attempt to get back at him and then just left the fish on the floor to die. Apparently, he had spent 3 years working on the tank and tending to the fish, but this is completely screwed up either way. Hopefully, we nailed her for animal cruelty because she definitely deserves it. We all need to save money now and then. However, if you feel like you can cut down a tree by yourself and you've never done it before, call a professional. This guy not only almost Wile E. Coyote'd himself into his neighbor's yard, but he did it all while holding a running chainsaw. Truly one of the most dangerous and dumbest things we've seen on this channel.
They said they saw something fall from the sky. They checked their backyard and they saw something with like 8 to 9 feet, no clothes, green-colored men, not human, with like the eyes were glowing, and it was not a human being.
Very few things could be stranger than watching a cop investigate a UFO crash. This police officer was patrolling when his partner saw something crash in the neighborhood. The eyewitnesses reported that the creatures were 9 feet tall, naked, green-colored, and had glowing eyes.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
Because I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with lights.
Can we go outside?
I see a cat over there. Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky? Yeah. We got a call, and one of my partners actually said that they saw it too. So, if you happen to see any, like I'm not BSing you, if you see any
footage?
No, like if you see any like little, well, not little in this case. They're claiming 8 to 9 foot tall green beings that were in their backyard. Sounds crazy, but you never know. Your neighbors, your fine neighbors over here. But again, I would normally discount it as probably not real.
Neighbors right here?
Yes. I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further. So if you guys see anything, especially in your backyard, please call 911. We'll come over, okay? And we're hoping that it's maybe just some kids pranking or doing something stupid. Your neighbor's still going around looking, so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you guys have, I'm sorry, no surveillance, no video?
The cameras don't belong to us.
That's from the company camera. So, no, the post, one of the posts.
The landlord got a camera on the post here, over here. I'll show you.
Well, they don't see it.
Yeah, the landlord has it, so we don't have access to it, but
okay.
someone else has access to it. So yeah, like I said, we'll ATL the area, and we'll be around here for the night.
I'm going to the hotel, man.
Yeah. I don't blame you. All right, man. We appreciate you calling. Give us a call if you see.
I wanted to find some aliens.
The officers questioned the neighbors, and they point to where they saw the creatures go, but he couldn't find anything. However, multiple people saw this incident, and yet finding no evidence for this is strange. Do you think these people were scared to report or share any evidence out of fear for their own safety? The janitor at the school filmed himself being interrogated by the principal. The reason? He left 8 minutes early because he started his shift early to help with the fire drill. Listen closely to how he's being questioned.
We were calling you.
When I left,
What time do you think you left?
When I left, when I was leaving out that door,
What time do you think you left?
when I was leaving out that door, it was
What time do you think you left?
2:52 when I was going out that door.
Because you left early.
I didn't leave early because I was here early.
What time do you work till? What are your hours?
Miss Hoffman,
What
the
time-
fire,
what Jonathan,
The fire
Jonathan,
people that was here this morning
Jonathan.
was outside. They had to get
Jonathan,
in the building.
Stop talking. Did your boss, Susan Offerman, tell you to start your hours early today?
I was not supposed to start my hours early today, but like I was telling you, the fire people had to get inside. They were sitting out there for almost an hour.
Who is your boss? Is your boss Susan Offerman or the fire marshal? Who is your boss?
It's all for you, my boss. I never
So
said
what are
you
your
was my
hours?
boss.
Jonathan, if you left before 3 o'clock, you left early. But I did not give you permission to leave early today. And
There's a lot more people doing that, just me. It seems like I'm being picked out.
well, we needed you
Every
today.
time it's off me, you always picking me out the bunch. It seems like I'm being harassed because every time I come in here,
You're not being harassed.
I'm always in the meetings with you, and you always seem to be yelling and screaming at me, always telling me this, that, and the third, and it's getting to that frustration point.
Jonathan, I am not harassing you.
Yes, you are, Miss Hoffman. Yes, you are. You are harassing me.
Okay, we're finished.
You are, Miss Hoffman.
This video will make your teeth grind. Honestly, it's pretty intense. In the middle of the night, this woman is caught on camera breaking into a mosque and slapping bacon on one of its doors. For those who don't know, bacon and anything pork related are considered prohibited items in the Muslim faith. Not only that, the woman then damages several bikes parked in front of it and breaks 6 windows. For the obviously Islamophobic behavior, she is charged with felony vandalism and hate crime. Deserves it right.
Oh yeah? Do it again, I dare you. I won't, because you are worth a scum and you ain't worth shit.
There have been remarkably few Karens in this video, especially considering how often angry, unruly women tend to show up in this sort of footage. This lady starts by throwing a child's toy at the person holding the camera, then swats at her in an attempt to knock the phone out of her hands.
No, y'all hit me, I dare you, I dare you.
I'm a third party, and I see you assaulting her. Get back to your apartment right now.
They're harassing me.
I am letting you know, you have no right to be right here. Get back to your apartment.
No.
Fortunately, a man intervenes, warning the woman that she has no right to commit assault.
You don't even know me, dummy.
I don't know any of you, but I know fucking you drive around like maniacs. Okay. You leave! I hate all of you.
In a final act of defiance, the woman knocks over a random ladder that is leaning up against a seemingly unrelated apartment. I guess she needs to spend a little bit more time reading her own shirt, which ironically says, "Be kind." Let's move on from that unfortunate video to a good old-fashioned robbery. This footage from Houston shows a shirtless, masked man entering a store. Despite his odd state of dress or undress, he is actually a dangerous criminal who has robbed at least 6 local drugstores. You'd think he'd be easier to spot given his tendency to arrive at the crime scene shirtless, but apparently he's yet to be caught. This seemingly innocent footage shows 16-year-old identical twins, Jasmia and Tasmia Whitehead entering their school in Conyers, Georgia. What it doesn't show is the two honor roll students brutally beating their mother to death. In January 2010, 34-year-old Jarmeka Whitehead, known as Nikki, was found dead in the bathroom of her home. She had been beaten by her daughters with a vase and stabbed repeatedly. Though the twins initially pled not guilty, evidence showed that they had committed the brutal attack. They later pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter. They are each currently serving 30 years in prison, though they could be paroled as early as 2026. Just when you thought that people couldn't sink any lower, check out this New York City video of a 68-year-old man being robbed in an apartment lobby. CCTV footage shows a younger man waiting in the corner when the older gentleman strolls up and calls the elevator. The younger man then pulls a knife and accosts the victim. Looking through his belongings before finally finding something of value and escaping. All of this was done for just $13, and the man is still on the run. Luckily, the elderly man was unhurt and nothing was stolen aside from the money. Imagine throwing your life away for barely enough money to buy lunch, especially in New York.
Run from the cops!
I'm not on the run.
Call the cops.
I'm not on the run. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get the off my block.
Bro,
that's what the talking about.
It's a public street. It's a public street.
Get the off
It's
my
a
block,
public
Ruben,
street.
for real.
It's a public street.
Here's another video that just throws us into the middle of the action. It shows a furious woman carrying a frying pan and chasing the cameraman through the streets. She repeatedly tells the man to get off her block, while he claims that he has every right to be on a public street. Well, in this world, the person with the frying pan makes the rules.
Get the off my block, Ruben. Bang! Get the off the fucking block. What?
She starts busting up the man's car before chasing him with the frying pan again. It's all fun and games for him until those frying pan hits start to connect. Time to go, man. She's fitting to do some real cooking.
What are you doing, dude?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you stop acting like a crazy, please? For what? Can you stop?
On April 18th, 2023, Kevin Ward was tragically murdered by a teenage boy and a man wielding a machete.
I don't need that! Don't need that! I don't fucking need that! Wait! Yeah, it's pushing now! And keep taking.
In this CCTV footage, Kevin's desperate cries for help can be heard as he tries to escape the relentless machete attacks.
Get me!
He ran for a considerable distance, attempting to evade his attackers, but was eventually struck by the machete, a blow that ultimately cost him his life.
Walk down the stairs now! Let's leave your option, please. Let's prep it. Let's leave. Leighton! Walk towards me! Walk towards me! Keep walking! Keep walking! Pause ID! Pause ID!
This next clip raises a lot more questions than answers. After hearing a sound coming from an elevator, two men decide to investigate.
Stay there. What the fuck you have to be doing? What's your name?
When they open the door, they find another man with a bandage for a nose who claims he's been kidnapped and was unaware of his surroundings for the past 3 days.
What are you doing?
I've been in here for about 3 days or something, mate.
Stay there, mate.
Oi!
Stay there.
Oi!
What do you have to do on the lift?
Mate, I didn't know where it was. I thought it was kidnapped or something. Seriously. I'm not joking. Okay, look. Sorry.
Which other way is it?
Look, wait.
Stay there. Just stand by.
Look, man. Got down the street and thought I was kidnapped or some shit.
How do you think you were kidnapped? You're in a lift, man.
He appears to have ripped the panel off the elevator and caused a lot of damage to the lift and himself.
Mate, I woke up right, I haven't a clue. And I got down the street, look how dry my mouth is.
Who lives in this block that you know?
What block am I in?
The cameraman reveals that they were in Dublin city centre, which may explain a lot, but that's about all we know. Weird.
What do you mean, man? Where did you
I'm
come?
asking you, like, what block am I in?
You're in Dublin city centre, you mad thing.
What?
You're in the Dublin city centre.
I'm in Dublin city centre.
What do you have to do onto the lift, man?
Like that, I haven't a clue. Seriously, I don't even know where my sock is. Nothing.
Your sock, man. You had to destroy the place, man.
Mate, look, I didn't know where I was.
You're mad, bro. You're mad. What are you over on?
I'm not over at all.
You're mad.
What am I over on? I'm not over at all.
We can only say this so many times: do not break up with someone in public. This footage shows a man removing his new ex's shoes and pouring her soup into her hat before stealing her kicks and simply walking out of the restaurant. At least someone had the courage to go over and comfort her, because she's going to have a hard time getting home with just her stocking feet.
Kim! Nobody's taking this truck from me.
This individual seems to have found a new approach to dealing with the truck being towed. They stow the tow truck. The only problem is that they aren't exactly the best driver, and they end up slamming multiple other cars as they attempt to navigate their way down the road. The tow truck driver knows very well he's insured, but this guy is going to end up paying out the nose for his impulsive actions.
Look at this truck. It's driving sideways, drifting down the road? What the is this?
Our next strange and disturbing video could easily be fixed by a visit to a repair shop. this truck seems to be skidding, but instead it is driving straight. Can you drive this truck without crashing it?
Do you see this?
This horrible person pretended to help a girl deposit money at the ATM, and everything seemed normal until at some point he swapped his envelope with hers and took off with her money. He knew exactly how to do it because the girl didn't notice, and the camera didn't catch it either.
You're telling me that I have to leave this store?
Yes, ma'am. If you can't remove that from your face, I need you to leave the store.
This is a religious garment, ma'am.
I understand. But you have to understand, too, that this is a high crime area where we get robbed a lot. You need to remove that from your face or remove yourself from the store.
You think I'm going to rob you because I have my face
from your face or
covered?
remove yourself from the store, please.
What is your
I'm
name?
your manager, and I'm telling you to leave my store.
What is your name?
Have a blessed day.
What is your name? Because
My name is Jamie.
because I'm going to contact Family Dollar Corporate. Your name is Jamie?
Have a blessed day.
This video once again highlights the cultural clash that minorities often experience living in the West. The lady recording the video is forced to leave a Dollar General because she's wearing a burqa, a face-covering garment traditionally worn by Muslim women.
I'm just making sure I get everything on camera.
Have a blessed day.
Because this is a country where it's freedom of religion and it's freedom of speech. I have a right to wear whatever I want to wear. There's women that come in here with bikini tops on.
I'll have the cops come and remove you. Thank you.
No, I'm leaving.
Bye. I'm good.
Wow. Astaghfirullah. May Allah help this world right now.
The manager who evicts her tells her that she's concerned due to the store being in a high crime area and therefore insists that she removes her burqa or leave. Now, who do you think is in the right here?
Stop, the FBI. Come out of your room.
Here's a tip. If the FBI shows up to your neighborhood to arrest your next-door neighbor while throwing flashbangs around the property, it's time to move. Sure, you might not need to worry about that neighbor again, but this just sets a bad precedent, don't you think?
It must be. FBI, come out of your room.
Sit up.
So, is he injured or is he sick? Answer DFR, answer dispatch, partner.
Yes. The suspect, 6.
What is your guys' updated address?
The troubling footage shows a 78-year-old man who died in police custody after a potential hit and run. Apparently, the man had crashed into another vehicle and then drove off. The police officer who saw the incident then pursued the man, who pulled over shortly after.
Hey man, you know I'm pulling you over?
No.
You have no clue.
Well, we almost ran into you, but I didn't hit that car or nothing.
Okay, you got driver's license insurance?
Yep.
Step out the car, Roy. Step out the car, bud. Leave all that stuff over there. Just leave it over there.
I'm sorry, please, no speaking. Please, I'm sorry, please. 2-1.
Turn around, let me make sure you ain't got no weapon. No knives, no guns? Okay, come on over here. What's this in your hand? Pop seat right here.
Pop seat right here. Kick your feet up for me. And put your hands on your, cross them. There you go.
What I do, sir?
You hit that car.
I didn't hit that car.
I saw you hit that car.
We didn't hit each other, sir.
Okay.
We didn't hit each other.
Okay.
That's why they left. We didn't hit each other.
You hit them.
We didn't hit each other.
I was behind you.
Officer, I promise
you want me to show you the damage on your car?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on over. Come on over here. You come over with me. You didn't make contact? Okay. What is that? What is that? You told me that was like that?
No, that wasn't like that.
Correct. Because I saw you hit that car. I saw you hit him.
Trying to burn off?
Yeah, but then the other car burned off on us.
I didn't talk.
Come on. Yeah, you did. You took off this way. Have a seat. Have a seat. I'm going to see if they show up or not. Have a seat.
At first, the discussion is very calm, with the man claiming that they didn't collide. After struggling to find his insurance, the man is asked to step out of the car and sit on the curb. The officer then shows him the damage to his car.
Have a seat. Okay. Cross your legs. Put your hands on your knees. Stay right there. Don't move. Hi, Mr. Whitaker. You got some warrants we're going to take care of, okay? Keep your hands back here behind your back.
I got some warrants?
Yeah.
I don't have any warrants, sir.
I'm telling you do.
After finding some warrants for misdemeanors, the driver is taken into custody. Soon after, he starts to experience some form of distress.
What's your condition? What you need help? Do you have any medical issues?
Yes.
What you have?
You don't want these, I'll put them on.
So, is he injured or is he sick? Answer DFR, answer dispatch, partner.
Yes.
531 to help with you.
So, the suspect 6.
So far, what is your guys' updated address?
Okay, when we uncuff him, we're going to keep him on his right side in the recovery position. What should I say?
Uncuff him and keep him in the right side recovery position.
Exactly.
At this point, the police call an ambulance for him and remove the handcuffs.
Hey, what kind of medical problems you got? What kind of medical problems you got, boss? Okay, well, that is unfortunate.
They then put him in a recovery position, laying him down on the side. Unfortunately, the man has an underlying medical condition and he eventually passed away. While the police did everything right, the paramedics showed a disturbing lack of urgency. These shocking images show the final moments of Yasse Onfroy, better known as XXX Tentacion. On June 18, 2018, the 20-year-old rapper was shot and killed by 22-year-old Michael Boatwright. Boatwright, together with 3 accomplices, had tracked Onfroy to Riva Motorsports in Deerfield Beach, Florida, intending to rob him. The attackers blocked Onfroy's car outside the dealership and tried to take the rapper's chain from around his neck, as well as other expensive items. When a struggle ensued, Boatwright shot Onfroy and the attackers fled. Onfroy's step-uncle can be seen exiting the car during the robbery and running for his life. He would survive, but his nephew, XX Tentacion, bled to death from a gunshot wound to his aorta. Boatwright was later captured and received 2 consecutive life sentences plus 30 years in prison without the possibility of parole. His accomplices were also charged and are now, thankfully, behind bars. Here's another bizarre video from Brazil, this time in the upscale neighborhood of Belo Horizonte in Lourdes. The footage shows a 50-year-old clinic woman just straying down the sidewalk outside of a nearby home when a jogger runs up with his dog and begins talking to her. All of a sudden, he rips the hose from her hand and begins dousing her head. As the two struggle for the hose, the older woman ends up getting knocked to the ground. The cleaning lady injured her knee but was otherwise okay. When she reported the incident, she said that the man was angry at her for wasting water, even though she was just doing her job. While conservation is definitely an important thing to consider, this is hardly the right way to go about it. Hey, look, instant karma. That's our favorite type of karma here. This video shows a couple who are attempting to pull their car out of a mess of mud and clay. Just then, a truck comes speeding around the corner.
Nossa senhora! Nossa senhora!
Eu não acredito!
Putz, nossa senhora!
Ai, do Cordeiro, meu pai! Ai, do céu! Ai, Jesus! Oh, meu Deus!
Puta que pariu!
Ai, gente!
Mas deu bom que não tombou ainda.
Amanhã não vem, não. Será que ele tá bem, gente? O homem não sai do carro. Não, amanhã eu não venho, não, Silvana.
The person first hits the parked car, which is bad enough. However, despite clearly attempting to demonstrate their off-roading skills, they promptly drive off the road and into a cow pasture, where the truck tumbles a few times before coming to a complete stop. Congratulations, you are now part of the herd. Similarly, this incident unfolded tragically due to mistaken identity. A man named Sohail lost his life simply because he was driving a particular car, a silver Volkswagen. The gunman had previously been involved in an altercation at a nearby gas station captured on CCTV, where he argued with a group who also drove a silver VW. Mistakenly identifying Sohail as one of them, he chased him down and murdered him in cold blood.
Slowly walk towards me, do it now! How's ID? Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. I'm gonna come to your right. Turn around, step backwards, stand still. Move this way. Hands on your back now.
A stunning smash and grab was recorded at a jewelry store in Auckland, New Zealand in April 2024. 6 masked men were filmed entering the store just before closing time, armed with hammers and machetes which they used to smash the glass cabinets. Staff and customers ran for cover, with one couple managing to escape the store mid-heist. In less than 45 seconds, the thieves managed to steal $1 million worth of gems and jewelry. As of recent reports, they've yet to be caught. It's important to remember that it's not just girls who can be crazy exes. Here, you can see a man whose girlfriend had tried to leave him, actually driving his car through the McDonald's where she works. But he's still not done. Realizing that he can't get out, he pulls forward before grabbing something from his car and chasing the terrified girl into the kitchen, where he proceeds to threaten her and her coworkers with a knife. It later turned out that the man had a history of being paranoid and obsessive, and the breakup was the icing on the cake, or the milkshake in this case. The good news is that nobody was hurt, and he was caught and jailed. You know that feeling when you're sitting in the bathtub and actually knock the drain plug out? Well, this is that times a million. Apparently this isn't an issue with the drain though. It's a sinkhole that is opened up underneath the pool. The scary thing is that there are still people in the water just watching as it sucks up every single pool toy like a giant black hole. They have no idea where that sinkhole ends up, and I would not recommend finding out. Oh well. So much for a fun Saturday by the pool, huh? This entitled and mannerless customer didn't see it coming. While ordering food at a drive-thru, he threw the drink at the barista, disrespecting her. After that, he casually got back in his car and tried to drive away. That's when the barista brought out a hammer and smashed his windscreen. Let's hope he learned a lesson and never does that again. As we've said many times, pranks are fun until they're not. This guy took things way too far when he pushed a cyclist into the water. Yes, he actually did that.
Today, my name's Jimmy the Bastard. Watch this.
Why? Probably to gain followers or likes, but what he really achieved was just showing off his stupid behavior and proving himself to be a total bully. This surveillance video captures a car driven by a 10-year-old kid veering through a packed playground. What begins as a normal sunny day at the park suddenly gets interrupted by a sedan passing dangerously close to the kids playing there. It could have gone seriously wrong. Now, the kid in question is quickly apprehended by the police, though the real question is, what kind of parents or guardians would let a 10-year-old run off with a car? We actually wish there was more to this video, because the reaction was probably priceless. Footage shows a man lighting off a firework in his yard when it suddenly takes a curve towards the neighbor's home. Unable to do anything, he and the camera person just watch as a massive explosion goes off, sending sparks erupting from their neighbor's home. I wonder if they owned up to it or just went inside and closed the blinds.
Oh my god, it's a cyclist.
So here's the thing. People in Texas really love their trucks. It's also safe to say they have a somewhat uneducated stance on the climate and green energy. Hence the development of rolling coal. As this video shows, it involves accelerating and spewing toxic exhaust smoke all over an unsuspecting car or cyclist. Pretty immature, guys. In 2019, the Chicago Transit Authority released footage of a train operator who was fired after his train struck and killed a woman on the tracks. The unnamed operator can be seen looking out the window, laughing and waving to cars passing by on the expressway nearby. Even though his attention was diverted for just 12 seconds, it was a violation of train safety protocols. It also meant that he failed to notice a woman, 37-year-old Felon Smith, who had walked onto the tracks to try to retrieve her cell phone. In the words of Smith's sister, as you can see, he notices he hit something. He stands up, his whole facial expressions change. He could have seen my sister if he was paying attention. The train driver lost his job, and the family of the victim said they intend to file a lawsuit regarding her wrongful death. It's no secret that New York City is a wild place, but imagine you're just sitting there minding your own business and this happens. CCTV footage shows a 66-year-old man sitting at an outdoor table on West 58th Street in Midtown when a youngster wearing a backpack strolls up, picks up a chair, and chucks it right at the man's head. Injured and surprised, the man drops his phone on the street, which the suspect then grabs before running off down the road. The victim was treated for a broken bone in his forearm but was otherwise okay. The police, meanwhile, are still searching for the suspect who perpetrated this terrible crime. Imagine all that for a phone you could only pawn for a few dozen bucks. Hot air ballooning is supposed to be fun and romantic. Therefore, we can safely assume that this person is doing it wrong.
Oh, le bloc, il a monté.
What?
They seem to have gotten their foot stuck in the riggings and quickly found themselves enjoying a hot air balloon ride in a way they likely didn't expect. Though the video cuts off, it seems that the balloon didn't actually take off. This is good because it would have been certain death for that poor girl. In May 2023, a 16-year-old boy tragically lost his life due to a fatal case of mistaken identity. In this CCTV footage, he is seen peacefully walking down the street, completely unaware that his life is in danger as his killers follow closely behind. Ronan Kanda was on his way home when two masked men, having mistaken him for someone else, chased him down. Ronan was struck twice and ultimately succumbed to his injuries.
He's at the wrong hotel.
This man really wanted to get to his hotel room. The only problem, he was at the wrong hotel. Still, he wasn't going to be stopped and kicked in the front entrance before casually strolling to reception. The Bemused staff were quick to call the cops, but this patron wasn't going to back down, claiming to be a citizen, so he must be in the right? Wrong. Having heard enough, the police officer delivers a jab to the face before suplexing him into a wall. It looks like this guy's room for the night is sorted after all. A jail cell.
So you really just gonna break my window?
I didn't break it, you broke it.
You broke my window, you broke my TV. Wow.
Now give me my keys.
I don't know where your keys are at.
Look on the couch, Edwin. Hurry up!
This is breaking and entering. This is breaking and entering.
This is me getting my keys.
It's breaking and entering.
So I can leave.
Breaking and entering.
As you can see, I'm looking for my keys now that he wouldn't give me.
Breaking and entering.
The problem with dating girls that are crazy hot is that sometimes the crazy takes precedence. This man is filming his ex through a window she just broke, before taking a moment to show the world all the other things she's destroyed in his apartment. According to her, she just wants her keys, but she can't seem to find them.
All because I told her I was talking to other women.
All because I couldn't get my keys. Actually, he broke the TV.
I didn't break it.
Threw the container out the window and broke it.
Oh, this big container full of all this stuff that weighs probably like a cool 60 pounds?
That container with the glass on it, honey.
Oh, I threw that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, tearing my apartment apart now.
Look at my arm.
That you.
He did this.
I did that after you broke. You just broke the window.
There are definitely conflicting stories here to sort through here, but that's a job for the police, who are already on their way. Hey, at least the dog's okay.
How's it going?
I'm doing DoorDash.
DoorDash?
Yeah, I got my, what you call it, title and everything for the bike.
You need a license plate for it, don't you? In order to use it.
I went through it. You can see on the DoorDash thing and everything. I can use the bike for DoorDash. I'm picking up a delivery right now. Yeah, I'm doing delivery right now for DoorDash.
Yeah, was it a problem?
It tells you.
Yeah, because you can't have this on the road.
Wait, it's on the sidewalk.
It's a 49.
It's all you come across.
Yeah, it's a 49cc though.
Doesn't matter. If you're using it on the road, you have to have it registered with New York State.
Why? I don't understand. I'm doing Uber Eats. I'm doing a job. She has her license.
You were driving this.
Yeah, but I was driving too.
Yeah, but she was driving when you observed it.
But I drive it too.
That has nothing to do with it.
Here, we have another example of people behaving like children caught on tape. However, it always seems to add an extra layer of drama when the tape is a police body cam. The video starts with two women coming out of a store to find a police officer looking at their moped. The two are doing DoorDash for extra money, but the officer informs them that they need a license plate for their scooter. The two of them proceed to argue about the bike's legality while the driver looks up her information.
She was driving, so we need to see her license because she can't
I'm about to show you my title to the bike, sir.
Right.
I'm just trying to.
I understand, ma'am, but you need to have a license.
I'm doing a job right
I'm a licensed
now.
driver, so since I'm with her, doesn't that make sense?
This is
No,
crazy.
she was driving.
The main question is there's no registration on the vehicle right now.
I'm getting away. Stop fighting! I'm trying to take my bike! Like I'm trying to take my bike! Come on! I'm doing it! I'm not assisting the arrest! I'm not assisting the arrest! I'm not
Under arrest! You're under arrest!
I'm not assisting arrest!
Suddenly, she decides to take her scooter and run for it. Unfortunately, it's only a matter of seconds before she's handcuffed and on the ground.
Keep recording, man. Yo, sister, loosen up. Loosen up. Sister, relax.
I am.
Yo, you's a hoe,
That's
bro.
a girl too, by the way. That's a girl, by the way.
Yo, you's a hoe.
I hope you got me on
You's a hoe. I'ma back up. Don't touch me. You scared too?
I'm scared?
Yeah, you scared too. You scared too.
Oh, you gotta back up.
You gotta back up.
You gotta back
You
up.
keep running up on me.
I'm not running up on you.
Keep recording me. Keep recording me. I'ma back up because your partner's a. He slammed a girl for no reason.
The same way. You attacking us as females. Don't worry about it. Because my uncle's a cop. You did this. That's so horrible. I just reminded y'all what I did. On camera. I hope your camera's on.
Then, the bystanders jump in, attempting to accuse the cops of being too rough with her. For all the arguing, she still ends up going to jail for resisting arrest.
Mira.
Pasó.
Water is one of the most underestimated forces of nature. A moving stream of water is powerful enough to wipe out entire cities, as we have seen happen in hurricanes. In this video, two cars drive across a flooded road. The first and second car are high and powerful enough so they cross with minimum resistance.
¡Ay, Dios mío, padre! Mira la ignorancia.
However, the third car was a low-profile sedan, and as one would expect, the water didn't let it go through and it started to push it down the road. The driver tried to drive the car against the flow of the water, but it didn't work.
Este morro que le está diciendo el amigo. Estás viendo y no ves, que Dios te bendiga. ¡Ay, no!
Mira, 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 mira. ¿Cómo se lo lleva? ¿Cómo se lo está llevando? Se le está advirtiendo. Ay, Diosito.
These guys had an argument over a snowplow. The argument is between two neighbors, Jonathan and Dennis. As you see, Dennis is upset because Jonathan pushed all the snow with his truck.
This is every day with you, Dennis. This is getting ridiculous. Go over here. Go over here.
Let's go
over here. Let's go inside and talk. I'm not going to have you yelling out here. Let's go in the house. Let's go in here.
Dominic, stay away from me.
Okay. Hello. What's going on?
When I tried to call my sister-in-law here to have her come out, he knocked my phone out of my hand, trying to get me a hug. I just went like that to get him off of me so I could get my phone so I could call her. And he pushed on that snow, Dad. How him back to me.
Can you just stop being so agitated? Because I'm trying to talk to you, but you're acting all spastic right now.
Look what you did, yo. I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, so he pushed it.
Yeah.
Is this your trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Dad. I'm getting upset with him. He's doing this to literally upset me, and he knows he can get away with it.
Both of them are really mad at each other, but the officers handle the situation with a lot of empathy and respect. The funny thing is, they're basically arguing over the same thing, and it honestly looks like two little kids having a fight.
Yeah, I was gonna push it back. I was gonna push up the hand down that's so bad me. I was stuck.
So instead of moving it, you should have left it and called us, and we could have seen it better.
All right.
I'm like this. He came like this and tried to push me down.
Dennis came up to you and hugged you.
No, not hugged me.
Grabbed you.
Grabbed me.
Like that.
Tried to push me down to the ground.
Okay.
After he knocked my phone out. No, that's what he did. I was trying to. I was bad. I was right here. Greg, he had me stuck in there.
Did you get thrown down?
Yeah, he threw me down.
Well, I'm too close.
Dennis, come here.
I can't have that, so now you're stuck.
Are you hurt?
I don't hit me down.
Did he throw you down?
Yeah, I'm down there.
Okay, why did you tell me that right away instead of the snow?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
but I
threw you
saw
down.
it over there. He threw me down. I said,
Jonathan, you gotta talk to us, okay? And if this is how you're handling getting mad because I'm trying to talk to you, I mean, I can see where you have a problem with Dennis, so I'm just trying to talk to you.
In the end, both of them got charged.
Melissa, get out.
I don't want you.
Get out.
You,
My son's scared of you.
I don't care.
My son is scared of you. Look, you see? You see? Do you see him? You see him? You see him? Okay then, he's scared. So get out. Go in the living room or the bathroom.
Hell hath no fury like a lover scorned. This man records the moment his ex-girlfriend throws a tantrum after he broke up with her, begging him to stay with her. The woman slumps on the floor and cries hysterically to the point of scaring the man's young son. The crying grows more maniacal, presumably because she's asked to leave.
Stop. Stop. See, that's why I'm recording. Because the cops ain't gonna believe this shit.
Frantically, she thrashes around the room, runs through the hallway, and hits her head on the doorframe. It's obnoxious, but you can't help but feel a little sorry for her very clear devastation.
The BB gun, you psycho. You're a psycho. I'm on the phone with the cops. I don't give a.
And they can hear how crazy you look.
Crazy I look?
Yes.
I just got shot.
I don't have anything to do with that. So get away from my door, Kelsey.
I'm not even out to the door, you stupid bitch.
Really?
Really?
We wish we had a little bit more context for this one, because the video starts with the woman on camera holding a knife while on the phone with the cops. She then yells something about a BB gun, and it is clear that she's pretty intoxicated.
You're sitting there carrying a gun, you're hanging out of your shirt, a knife, you're standing up with a knife, you're holding out of your shirt.
Shot
Then
me.
go talk
talk to them about it. Get away from my door. The kids that are out there. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Go somewhere, Kelsey.
The woman filming is at least pretty calm and claims to not have anything to do with any BB gun related crimes and asks the knife-wielding neighbor to go back inside. Whatever is actually happening, this girl has no business holding a weapon while in this state.
Why we at the Waffle House off of Buckner, it's not Buckner, off Cyan in Mesquite, Texas, and we were told that the waiter not going to take us because of our race.
You the manager?
Yeah.
Well, tell her
What is she saying that the deck server won't take us because of our race?
IHOP is an institution across the U.S., but this one in Mesquite, Texas seems like it could use new staff. This couple is filming because they were told by their server that they weren't going to be waited on because they were black.
Why? Because she said it. She said it.
Yeah, I know. It's because one of our morning servers, she's picky.
No, she's not picky. She fucking racist. So why is she working here if she's racist? Because you can't.
25 years.
I don't give a damn if she been here, if she the owner. You sit here telling me that y'all know that a person work here and won't take customers because of their race, and that person is still here because of their seniority?
No, she's.
You
corporate. I can't control what my manager does. My GM, my owner.
So you saying the owner and the GM are aware of that and they okay with it?
Yeah, she got a corporate complaint about it. But she has to take them. She has no choice. But everybody has no choice. We can't deny tables when we're servers.
Well, why she come out here and tell us?
She just said when we came in, she said y'all have to cash out before I put y'all's, as soon as I put y'all's order in, because I'm leaving in 8 minutes. When she came back, I was like talking to him and I'm like, well, I don't feel comfortable cashing her out and I don't know how her service is going to be. We'll just wait for the next waitress. She was like, well, that can't, because she's not going to serve y'all because of y'all's race.
As stunning as that is in the 2020s, the manager seems to be perfectly okay with it. She even says that the server has been working there and refusing to serve black people for 25 years. As you might have guessed, everyone involved was fired. The following footage was taken by Clarence Schultz. On the evening of April 9th, 2015, the resident of Fairdale, Illinois, was at home with his wife, Geraldine Schultz. Having just finished their supper, Geraldine told Clarence to look out of the window. Upon doing so, he saw a huge, ugly tornado coming towards them. Clarence went upstairs to fetch some lanterns, and whilst there, he took out his phone to start recording. Even as the tornado got closer, Clarence thought it was going to miss them, but sadly, he was wrong. The tornado ripped through the house at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. Clarence was standing next to the chimney, which fell on top of him and ultimately saved his life. However, Geraldine was not so lucky. She passed away along with the couple's neighbor, Jacqueline Closa. Clarence suffered a crushed vertebrae, and 21 other local residents were injured by the storm. Let's move over to Clarksville, Tennessee, where a 78-year-old woman has just arrived at a Baptist church for a prayer meeting. Suddenly, two young women come to join the woman, one sitting in front of her and one sitting behind her. The woman in front then asks the woman to pray with her, bowing her head. As this happens, the second woman reaches into the older woman's bag, takes out her wallet, and grabs all the cash and credit cards from inside before putting the empty wallet back. Talk about lowest of the low. The woman then went on a $7,000 shopping spree. Fortunately, they were caught, and hopefully they'll end up with both a punishment on Earth and one in the afterlife. You know darn well we can't make a video without featuring a massive explosion. We don't know where this is or what's happening. What we do know is that there are more flames than a Rammstein concert. And when the explosion happens, it sends what looks like an entire gas tanker flying towards the cameraman. A second view shows just how far this massive piece of equipment traveled before finally coming to a stop. The scary part is that there were some people in that line of fire. Hopefully they got away safely. This chilling footage captures the moment of a young man as two men storm into the restaurant where he's working, chasing him through the establishment until he's cornered at the back, where he's ultimately stabbed. What makes this even more heartbreaking is that, on the right side of the frame, another person in the restaurant is seen trying desperately to save the man's life, but, tragically, is unable to do so. Earlier CCTV footage from an alleyway shows the two attackers, likely planning their next moves, with one of them pulling out a knife in anticipation of the assault. A family from Jackson, Mississippi were left traumatized when two armed carjackers fired at them and stole their vehicles as they were leaving a relative's home. The brazen attack took place in broad daylight, and there were children in the car when it happened. The two armed thugs can be seen firing at the adults who duck for cover. One of them then pulls the eldest daughter from the car, and the family scrambles to rescue the younger ones from the back seats. The thieves were able to escape in a different car after demanding the keys, and as of the most recent update, police are still searching for them. Luckily, no one was injured, but the family was said to be in shock and recovering from the horrific ordeal.
Tú eres como el agua clara que llueve del cielo. Cabrón. Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras porque como tú.
Here's another man attempting to get his ex back with a serenade. However, she doesn't seem to be into it. As if to prove her point, her new man suddenly strolls out of the house and puts his arm around her, causing her karaoke ex to collapse into tears. Also, he brought a bunch of friends with him for some reason. Way to turn your private moment into public humiliation.
Yes, sir.
You need to be that far?
I mean, I just give people their space.
Well, it's kind of stupid.
Well, it's kind of stupid to be all up on somebody's ass.
Speaking of terrible people, here's a man being polite and giving the person in line in front of them a nice bit of personal space. And then, out of nowhere, an older man walks out of the bathroom and asks if he's in line. When he responds yes, he asks why he's standing so far back, as if doing so somehow makes the line magically longer. Some people just love to complain when they should instead learn to love minding their own darn business.
Let me see your best moose impression.
Instead of vacating the building after it was flooding, these three people thought about going to the basement, which was a very bad idea in the first place, but they made it worse by taking the elevator instead of the stairs. You can see the elevator stop as soon as it hit the water level, and it started to fill up pretty quickly.
Slip me in the water. Okay, can you please just hurry? Okay, thank you. Shoot. Hold on.
The video cuts off when the elevator is more than halfway full, and these people could only hope for help to arrive before the angel of death. When you're on the road, you need to be careful. These bikers decided not to be careful and acted like complete pieces of shit, knocking this poor guy to the ground. I bet anything that they took off afterwards without even a second thought.
Is this your truck?
No.
No? Whose truck is this?
It's the company's truck.
What company do you work with?
I don't know because I barely started, so it's like one of my first trips out of town.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how much weight you're carrying?
No.
No? Okay. What do they use these for? Do you know?
For the fence.
For the fences? Do you have anything illegal inside the vehicle?
No.
No, anything?
No.
Anything illegal inside the wood here?
No, sir.
Nothing at all? Okay. You gave me consent to search the vehicle and everything inside of it. Morning.
Morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Good, sir. Yourself?
Good. Ready to work?
That's what I'm talking about.
Border Patrol officers caught a truck driver smuggling 5 illegal immigrants inside his cargo. The driver was searched at a traffic stop and initially appeared nonchalant.
Turn around. Turn around.
However, police suspected his lumber load and, upon a thorough search, discovered 5 grown men hiding in a compartment underneath the lumber.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for human smuggling.
¿Todos bien? Sí.
I think that's good, man. ¿Cuántos son? 5.
Chequense todos bien, están todos bien de salud.
5 illegal immigrants were quickly referred to Border Patrol. When angry neighbors are involved, things can escalate very quickly. This footage shows 2 people arguing in front of a door. Suddenly, both of them pull out firearms and begin pointing them at one another. In a bizarre twist, a second person then comes out of the apartment just in time to get hit by a wayward bullet. No idea what she was thinking, because that could have ended even worse for her.
Okay, here we go. We're going to try ours. Oh my goodness. She gonna get it. Ooh, ours isn't as thick. We can go ice fishing.
Snow and ice used to become a once-in-a-lifetime event in Texas, but now they're starting to become more and more frequent. That means that millions of people who have never had to deal with these conditions before are discovering them for the first time. This young lady is, for some reason, attempting to crack the ice on the top of her pool.
Eleanor! Oh!
Then, in a genius move, she decides to step on it. Luckily, this wasn't a lake, because neither the dog nor the camera person was looking to do any helping. Ivan McGuire was a keen skydiver. He successfully dived from a plane over 800 times and often recorded himself and others so that he could enjoy the experience again afterwards. Tragically, this footage taken in April 1988 would turn out to be his last. As Ivan excitedly filmed another jumper exiting the plane, he jumped alongside them. Only soon, he came to the chilling realization that he had forgotten a key piece of equipment: his parachute. As he plunged 10,000 feet towards the earth below, he captured his final words: "Oh my God, no." Ivan's body was later found in the woods approximately 1.5 miles from the Franklin County Sports Parachute Center where the plane had taken off. This video is short, but it is still one of the craziest things we've ever seen on this channel. As if it was ripped straight from a Looney Tunes segment, the footage shows an Indian woman walking across the street when suddenly a massive water tank falls right on top of her. If this were an anvil or a piano like in the cartoons, you'd rightfully expect her to be in pretty bad shape. However, the tank is actually empty. So when passerby rush to her aid, they're relieved to see her completely unharmed. She even pops her head out of the giant rain barrel as if to say, "Oh, what the heck was that?" As the video poster commented, this is apparently one of those only in India moments. Speaking of not tying things down properly, here's dashcam footage of a massive tractor-trailer losing one of 3 ambulances while driving down the highway. The best part of this is how the driverless ambulance seems to drive down the road completely deliberately, barely even leaving the lanes. Who knows, maybe it managed to come to a safe stop after all this. Well, probably not. The criminal underworld is treacherous, and even those uninvolved can become victims. In this double murder in Sydney, a father and son were gunned down in broad daylight in a gangland shooting. The son, Salim, was entangled in criminal activities, but his father had no connection to that world. In the footage, a determined gunman is seen running towards the passenger side of a parked truck.
So determined that he fell over, got up, and had time still to shoot them.
He even stumbles but quickly recovers, firing multiple shots through the window at both men, ultimately ending their lives.
It was an atrocious act. It was a barbaric and brazen murder.
God was surely looking out for Pastor Glenn Germany on this day when a 26-year-old man attempted to gun him down in the middle of a sermon.
A whole different kingdom than God. And God had chose.
Jesus!
Only God stopped and jammed this gun. The pastor would later say, as his attacker, the not so aptly named Bernard Polite, failed to fire his weapon during a service in North Braddock, Pennsylvania. The pastor also said that he forgave Polite, who he assumed was dealing with spirits. The cops were not so forgiving. They charged Polite with aggravated assault and attempted homicide. He was also denied bail.
I'm fucking crazy. What's up for me?
Let's take a break with a video that's a bit less dramatic. This man is attempting to talk to his ex-girlfriend, but she decided the best course of action is to strip in the middle of a parking lot and chase him around butt naked. It's unclear exactly what she plans to do with him when she catches him, but he certainly seems terrified. The person filming, on the other hand, they seem committed to capturing every jiggle.
New Caney peeps, be on the lookout. We got a nail salon bandit. She walked out on her tab and she fled on foot.
You have to pay.
You can't hit me.
You have to pay. I will post you on the Facebook and everybody. You not pay. No, anh will not hurt you. Anh đừng nó. Anh đừng có đụng nó. Để cho nó chạy. Mình có video mà. Anh đừng có đụng nó.
The internet has allowed us to see some of the absolute worst people in the world in action. This woman, for instance, got a manicure at a nail salon and then simply walked out without paying. As one of the technicians films her and the salon owner attempts to stop her, she simply continues to walk away.
Ai gọi cảnh sát cho em, tao đi tao quay nó. Anh gọi cảnh sát cho em.
It's a blatant display of entitlement and people behaving terribly. So let's hope she gets what's coming to her. We all know better than to sleep while driving, but sometimes it's difficult to stay conscious. This guy was driving his Mustang on the highway when he just so happened to pass out. But the worst thing is that his foot was still on the gas pedal, so the car kept going. He got off the road and drove into the fields before magically regaining his consciousness and control of the car. This incident is very strange because even though the driver is unconscious, it looks as if someone is controlling the steering wheel. The car doesn't collide into anything, avoiding major damage before the driver wakes up to resume driving. His vehicle also suffered only minor damage. This video is truly infuriating. A boy with autism was at school, and the school called the police, who then handcuffed him, isolated him in a room, and even tried to refuse to release him to his guardian. On January 25th, the student, who has autism, was reportedly provoked by a paraprofessional, leading him to run away from his classroom. This escalated into a confrontation with the SRO, who allegedly threw the student against a wall and handcuffed him.
Where's my child?
Oh, okay, he's here.
I want my child. He is calm. I would like my child. I've talked to Chief Vasquez. I am recording this right now. This is my child. He has special needs. They are refusing to let him out until they saw I was recording. This is how you treat my kid too, I bet.
No.
What is wrong? You're not in trouble.
I stabbed.
You're gonna come with me and we're gonna talk.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, you didn't do anything.
Of course I did.
Come here. You and I are gonna talk.
But the police have just put shades up me.
I know they did.
I could have got arrested for that. What?
You and I are gonna talk and you're gonna tell me exactly what happened. Because I guarantee you were probably telling them you were mad. And it probably took another 40 minutes before anyone listened to you. Come on, let's go. You're gonna come home with me and Jeepa. Let's go. Where's Miss Lehman? Because I don't want to talk to anyone but her.
She's not here. She's at a meeting.
Okay, so the principal again is not here willing to talk to the mother of this child. Where's my son's stuff? How am I going to find out what really happened? Am I going to see the camera? Am I going to get documentation of a report? How am I going to know what really happened today? No information from admin once again.
We're going home.
Yes. Come on. I know.
You gotta report this to the news?
Yep.
The officer later admitted that he didn't know how to properly interact with disabled teens. The student was then locked in a seclusion room, which raises serious ethical and legal concerns. I can't even imagine how the mother must have felt. I honestly would have lost my mind. This surveillance camera captures the mind-blowing audacity of this inmate as he attempts to crawl past a guard to cross to the female prison area. 29-year-old Justin Avery says that he's attracted to one of the female inmates and did it specifically to have his way with her. Ooh. Thankfully, his action was quickly foiled by another inmate who then alerts the guards.
Shake my hand.
Nah, man, you can go back on that side.
It's all right. Well, whatever. My pickle is badass.
It had the dog in there.
No, kill him.
He is, though.
Let him kill me.
Speaking of which, this guy seems intent to make a real impression on his neighbors. It doesn't seem that this is the first time he's dropped by to say hi after having more than a few drinks, but it's almost impossible to make out what he's saying, given his extreme level of intoxication.
Hey. Don't jump on that fountain.
I don't know anything. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna climb over.
Yeah, so just jump over. Jump over.
You're a badass. You're the bad one.
I didn't live there.
I wouldn't stand on that. I wouldn't stand. Oh, there he goes.
Oh no.
Careful. Don't walk around the block.
She said be careful. Hey man.
Hey.
You guys. I love you guys.
However, his attempt to climb over the fence results in him breaking his neighbor's fountain.
Jump over real quick, man.
Yeah.
Just jump over. Go. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. There you go.
Just don't break the fence. Just don't break the fence.
There you go.
I'm way better than you.
Fortunately, his second attempt is a success.
Everyone's like, Kiwi, don't you have COVID? Like, don't you literally have COVID? Yes, I have COVID. The whole world.
College students were some of the biggest spreaders of COVID back during the height of the pandemic, but most of them managed to keep their positive diagnoses to themselves. This Texas Tech student decided to share the fact that she was partying with COVID with the world.
Have COVID. The whole world has COVID. All of these people have COVID. So stop getting on my
While also sharing her disease with her classmates. Many people were quick to point out that she's just another Karen in the making. I guess this is just the larval stage.
Stop getting on my I'm having a good time. Thank you.
In what is quite possibly one of the wildest traffic videos ever, a couple in a red Pontiac Grand Prix are being pulled over by a police officer. Apparently, they had been driving erratically, and the officer had found both drugs and drug paraphernalia in the car. That's not the crazy part. In an attempt to escape while the officer is distracted, the woman nearly drags the poor cop into traffic. But as she takes off down the road, she soon realizes that she has nowhere to go. Inebriated and clearly not thinking straight, the woman ended up literally splitting the car in two after colliding with a box truck. Apparently, she had had a warrant out of Illinois, which likely was why she tried to get away. Instead, she ended up in a hospital. Those Black Friday deals can result in you getting a big screen TV pretty cheap. However, no television is cheap enough to risk losing it like this. This person seems completely unaware that the new TV they've strapped to the top of the car has turned into a massive sail, flapping in the wind as if it could fly off into traffic at any moment. Let's hope the black truck was able to warn them of their impending loss, and they stopped to tie it down properly after this video was shot.
Dude, you don't even see what's going to come out of his house. He looks like he's not eaten in a month.
So long story short, last night, 8 p.m., kid was put to bed by mom. She gets to her. She's been up. No one's checked on him since she called at like 2, whenever this came in, 2, whatever. She called for him, didn't hear from him, went upstairs, didn't hear from him, went in his room, unresponsive, cold. She puts him in the bathtub because he's cold. Maybe that'll help. And then calls us. He was last seen at 8 p.m. when he went to bed. She's been up for a while. Dad left at 6 a.m., didn't check on him, took the other son to work with him. She went to go check on him a little bit ago before she called. Called for him, he didn't answer.
She's been gone all day?
No, she's been here, I'm sorry. She's been here.
But he's just been in his bedroom or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
She called for him, didn't hear anything, so she went to go check on him. Went in the room, he was unresponsive, cold to the touch, so because he was cold, she put him in the bathtub, tried to warm him up. And the guy with the blue shirt on is a co-worker who came with Dad. Their other son lives here as well, but Dad took the other son to work with him, and he is still at work, to my understanding. I haven't confirmed that. Jake and I had a standby with them and Dad's mom last year. Or Nate. And she went on vacation for a couple of weeks. Well,
So
she
now
left
he's
the kids
here.
with them. She came back to get the kids. It was some dispute of, we've had him, you haven't been here, blah, blah, blah. Jake has a report in there, documented all of that. She's trying to tell me today that grandma wanted nothing to do with the kids, but that's not the case that I know.
Is there anything that looks suspicious going on?
In March 2022, following a distressing 911 call from 2 parents reporting their son as cold and lifeless, police rushed into a home in Illinois, where they discovered that a child named Navin Jones had tragically died after enduring severe neglect inflicted by his parents.
I'm sorry to have to tell you, but through all our efforts, there's nothing that we can do further.
Oh my God.
Do you guys have time?
Just call him now.
Pop just told me.
What the do you mean?
They cannot resuscitate him. That's what the I mean.
There's no fucking way! There's no fucking way!
I've been telling you and the DCFS that he needed to be seen.
You guys are putting all your business out in front of everybody like
That his behavior was not normal.
During their investigation, Peoria police uncovered a note that read, "Don't give Navin any food or drink. Don't let him out of the room." In the body cam footage, a distressed Stephanie Jones, Navin's mother, can be seen yelling at her partner, Brendan Walker, as they realize their son is beyond saving. It's all well and good supporting your child at school, but causing a scene at an award ceremony because they didn't win is only going to do them more harm than good. This parent clearly didn't get the memo and stormed out while shouting when her kid wasn't announced as the winner.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for what we're seeing right now. But Mama, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Mama. We can look at it in a minute. You can't. And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize.
Fair play to the announcer for keeping us cool, but shame on the mother for trying to spoil what should have been a happy occasion for others.
Mom, call Grandpa. I want to know what's going on.
Remember, your grandfather was a police officer for 35 years. Authority is your elders. Remember, please, I raised you better.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Just conducting a traffic stop because of the tint, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever been pulled over for the tint before?
Well, I haven't, but she has.
Do you have your ID with you? She looks completely different than she does in
In the picture?
Stay back here. Turn around, put your hands down there.
What's wrong?
Do you have anything? Do you have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No. What am I being arrested for? Can I be read my rights?
Yeah, one second. Just wait 2 seconds.
Mom, call Grandpa. I want to know what's going on. He didn't even tell me
We'll
that.
explain it to you. Hold on. Just relax.
I'm confused.
Basically, there was
21's gone, Central.
over your apartment complex, and you were identified as the one who was shooting.
I never shot him.
So that's beyond me. They've done a full investigation. They've been investigating it every day. They have video. Okay? So that you want your phone? Just making sure.
Here's another young lady who seems to be on the path towards an awesome future. Strap in because this one has some layers. The footage starts with a family getting pulled over by the police. Apparently, the issue has to do with the car's window tinting. However, the police soon find out that there's a lot more going on. Specifically, the daughter was identified as someone who had shot at her secret boyfriend's girlfriend in a bizarre sugar daddy love triangle situation. That's quite the mouthful, and we could probably dedicate an entire video just to sorting through that case.
Okay. Call him. This is the only lawyer that I'll. You can come over here. Okay.
You good?
I told her to stay with you.
I don't think I got any more.
You got a couple of handcuffs.
I'll leave those on. Those are protection bracelets.
Well, they're gonna make them take you off.
They can't take.
They have to.
No, they can't.
Zira, please, when you go in there, don't act a fool. Listen. Remember, your grandfather was a police officer for 35 years. Authority is your elders. Remember, please, I raised you better.
My phone. He'll give you this. Xander knows it too. Answer that call.
I will. Okay. When you go in there, treat them with respect.
I know. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I promise they'll treat you with
They will. Even in the jail, please.
Get a hold of the lawyer.
Okay.
You have to.
Remember, they're not your enemies. They're doing their job. I love you.
What address do you live at? To anybody recently about this incident?
I didn't know she was involved, but the other night there was a shooting over by our area, and that's why I said, was it around my house? Because they didn't know who did it.
The funny thing is that the mom seems to know nothing about it, and in a refreshing twist, she actually scolds her daughter for not respecting the authorities. Some people just need to stick to Uber. This guy appears to be trying to impress his friends with his slick driving skills, speeding down the road and weaving in and out of traffic. Unfortunately, life isn't like a video game, and the driver eventually loses control. As the surveillance footage shows, the car eventually hit a pole and went off a small cliff or embankment. It looks like everyone was okay, but the driver did end up needing surgery on his leg. Okay, this video is pretty intense. These students were in class, and apparently, they'd been messing with the teacher for a while. Being rebellious is something we've all done at that age, but this goes beyond rebellion. It's just being a complete piece of. The kid sitting in front even goes so far as throwing trash at the teacher. This poor man has spent his whole life studying to educate these kids, and instead, they bully and attack him. Honestly, it's disgusting. This passerby records a fiery scene of an Audi bursting into flames at a parking lot. The incident occurred on September 25, 2024. The car, said to be an Audi Q5 hybrid, is engulfed in fire with smoke that billows so high. No one is spotted on the scene trying to extinguish it, but it's safe to say that car is well and truly toasted.
My neighbor's gonna spray my dog with hairspray. Oh, it's on video, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
There's a fence here, just so everybody knows.
It doesn't matter. It's on report. This dog has attacked me.
It's not on report.
Yeah, it is.
She just sprayed my dog with hairspray.
Yep.
Yeah.
Call the police now.
I have video proof.
Go ahead.
You want to replay it for you?
No, go ahead. Call the police.
We've already seen a few examples of how bad neighbors react when they encounter dogs they don't like. However, this woman is trying a whole new tactic. Footage shows her walking up to the dog, which is behind a fence, and claiming that it is attacking her, which it is not. The dog's owner then simply watches and films as the woman sprays his dog with hairspray.
My dog is barking.
Call the police now.
My dog is barking, that is it.
Call
She's
the
still
police.
spraying. Her dog is barking.
Call the police.
Making my dog bark.
Call the police.
I probably will, actually.
I'll wait.
Well, maybe not today.
The weirdest part is that the woman has her own dog that is also barking, so it can't be the noise that's causing the problem. The two argue for a bit, and it seems like the woman might have some substance abuse issues.